Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. We begin out in London. The Broncos and Jets doing battle at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And it's the Denver special teams coming up with a special play. One of the most exciting moments in sports, the kickoff, fielded, and returned for the touchdown. He takes it all the way back for the score. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's Jordan Love hooking up with his first-round pick, Matthew Golden. 15 yards for the touchdown. The Packers able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Travis Etienne. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. The Jags win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come into this one 0-6 on the year, and really it's sort of just been one thing after another. Coupled with they don't start very fast. The first quarter's really been an issue for them. They've got to learn to get out of the gates quicker in order to try and win some games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys back home following their international trip a week ago, so we'll see if all that traveling has any lingering effects going forward. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Young to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, a 2nd down. A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard. 18 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Carolina.
Ready.
Right back to Hubbard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. In motion left, that's Thielen. Young will set to throw. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Young to throw it. Flush to his right. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The Young keeps it, moving right. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Adam Thielen. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Missouri Tiger, their rookie quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, 13 carries, 129 yards, and he threw a touchdown in there for good measure.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Now Cook. And a completion to Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
And the Jets first down.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The Jets still looking for that first win, 0-6 to start the year. They're back home after flying to and losing in London last weekend.
And you and I both know, always a tough travel week with all the distractions. And you'd love to have the week off afterward, but that's not the case here. At the very least, you know they're happy to be back in their own building, but that was certainly not a trip to remember.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Oh, look at the juke. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Here's second and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Young off the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep it in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Okay, ready?
They need 18 yards here on third down.
Come on, set. 50, green, hut.
Looking to throw, Young. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. That's pulled in at the 32. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and the Jets will take over. The Jets offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 1. Here's Hall again. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Throwing, Cook. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on third and a yard.
Jets first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. When you look at this defense, they enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you talk about where they rank in stopping the run, but how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That is caught. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
18. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds Wilson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Off the play fake. Cook. A quick throw there is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Allen's got it over the middle. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ready, ready.
Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the run play. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
And the Panther first down.
Now Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing it. Completion.
Third down, Young from the gun. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. New York set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They work now on 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Cook. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Cook. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Cook. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he'll have a Jets first down. He's good running. Gets him to about the 44.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run with Allen. Has some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Looking to throw. Cook. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Let's go.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Now, that's a run that warms the play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum. Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First down, Panthers.
Here we go. Here we go. 52. Ready?
In motion left, that's Thielen. To throw, Young. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the save. yards. Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Cook. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. From the 38, Cook. And that is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
There's the man, the tight end, Taylor.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down.
Back to throw again. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
4 yards. That's another Jets. 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Going right back to Wilson.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. His throw incomplete.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's Kyron Williams. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Rams get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the man who won the Triple Crown as a receiver last year, Jamar Chase. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs taking on the Raiders. And this is Geno Smith. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Raiders with the lead at the half. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thank you. The rain, if anything, maybe intensified while you were covering the halftime report. We'll see how these two coaching staffs want to approach this second half to come. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Cook.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 6.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 plus.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
These are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
The play fake, now Young. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Good gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Jets' 22.
In motion left, that's Thielen.
Now here's Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Sanders. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Young now.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And New York set to take the field.
At
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard.
Now Cook rolling to his left. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Outright, he's got Rucker. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give to Hall running right. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 40 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Cook. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a give to Hall. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And we'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Back to throw. Cook. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Rucker, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. That time, a 9-play drive. All right, Scott, thank you. The rain, if anything, maybe intensified while you were covering the halftime report. We'll see how these two coaching staffs want to approach this 2nd half to come. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So had they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They'll toss this right side to Hubbard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing, Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The tight end in motion right. There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Again, it's Young. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Carolina.
Set. Hut. Blue 32. Set.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
He was brought down by Jermaine Johnson. A 3-yard pickup.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow,
At the 14-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. 2nd and 7.
10 cycles. Ready. Hut. Yellow. 40. Ready.
Young. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Young working out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. A handoff for Hall. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's got this down to the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Here's Allen. Fights through and now a crease. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
That's good for a Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for another Jets.
Now Allen. And he is swallowed up right right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Cook. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Timing was just a bit off, and that can happen occasionally, even with these fine professionals in the NFL.
Well, on those out routes, that requires precision, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Everyone has to be in sync from the time the
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Young to throw it. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
2 yards on the play. And the Panthers first down.
Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Young. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Tackled by Landon Stevens. Gain of 4 yards. First down, Panthers.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now, this drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now Young. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd down and 12. Checks this down to Hubbard. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Cook. This pass out wide to Hall. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Good for a Jets.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Cook. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Back to throw. Cook. That's taken in. Complete to Reynolds. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Allen here on the screen. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 11-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Reynolds, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. This taken in right around the goal line. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So now Young and the Panthers down 24-21, a minute 52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Come on, set.
Here's Young. Into the hands of Sanders. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down, Carolina.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Young to throw. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And it's third down.
Now Young. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Here we go, here we go.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Young. And the ball is knocked out. And it's scooped up
the Jets.
And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They'll get this up to about the 44.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
There he goes left side. Breece Hall. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go. No one downfield there to stop him.
Extra point attempt to come here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
31. Panthers 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10.
Young to throw.
Able to find Thielen.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's Young.
Oh, and that a very short game. They do get a first, but short pickups, not what they're looking for.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Panthers.
And he'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike.
Here comes 2nd down.
One last shot for Young. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Jets, it's a win that was long overdue as they move to 1-6 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the fourth-year running back, Breece Hall. A 56-yard touchdown run. The Jets will not finish the year winless. Congratulations to them and their fans. It was quite a wait, but they get their first win. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys at home to take on Washington. And it's the second-year signal caller, Jaden Daniels. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Commanders move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jamar Chase. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.